Well, hello everyone. Today's video is going to be talking about getting third function capabilities from your loader without having a third function kit installed. Now, for this to work, you have to have some rear hydraulics ports installed. So like this tractor here has two rear hydraulic ports. One's a standard and one's a detent port. And basically, by having these rear ports, I can run a hydraulic hose to the rear, which is what these two 1/2-inch pressure relieving Pioneer couplers are for. So I run those to the rear and I route this 1/2-inch hydraulic line, which is 14 feet long for this tractor. I route it underneath the tractor out of the way, and on the front of this hose I have your relatively standard 1/2-inch flat face couplers on the front, and this allows me to run skid steer attachments that need a third function hydraulic auxiliary in the front to operate them. So this lets me do that. So I had this installed on my last tractor before I traded it in. I'm not really actually going to run it on this tractor, although these hoses should work just fine on this new MT3 42 because the frame's pretty much the same and the length should be the same. But basically what I would do is I would run them up here to the front, and I would have them, wrapped around this center post here. I'd run it up the inside of the frame of the loader. I would run it down this part of the frame and then up underneath the tractor along its subframe all the way to the back, and then plug them into the rear ports. But what this allows you to do is it allows you to use one of your rear ports. Like I have the yellow and the green ones up there with the rounded handles on them. Those are for my rear hydraulics, and I was able to use those to open and close a grapple, or run an auger or anything like that off the front. So if that helps, again, you don't really need to have this whole third function kit. If you're going to use the third function practically all the time, then great, go spend $1,500 and get a third function kit installed. But if you're not, this whole setup here probably cost me about $100 from Tractor Supply. It gets you a couple of these 14-foot hoses. I think they're about $40 a piece. All right, so maybe this is closer to $150, but these couplers are going to be about $50. Either, I think I bought those online because I think they were a little pricey at Tractor Supply, and the same thing with the back couplers. I think I was able to get both of those sets for less than $50 each. So I'll put links to this stuff in the description so you can kind of see what I'm talking about when I talk about flat face connectors, which is a pretty standard auxiliary connection for a skid steer. And then of course most of the tractors nowadays are going to have these pressure relieving Pioneer connectors in the back. They have the little nipple sticking off the end that helps you relieve the pressure as you push them in, so that they're easier to plug and unplug. But that's it. I put some elbows on here because I didn't want them kind of sticking out the back. I wanted them kind of snug fit around the back of the frame, so I used some elbows. But other than that, that was pretty much all I did, and that allows you to use your rear hydraulics as a third function control for your loader. So I hope this video helped, and like I said, I'm going to put the link for all of these parts down in the description. If this video helped you or gave you some ideas, then great. And please subscribe, like the video, click the bells, do whatever YouTube wants you to do with all the little buttons, and take care and good luck. Thanks everyone.